Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between MaNa and ByuN on Apotheosis, the latter edition. In the top left side of the map, we have the red Protoss player. It is MaNa. And in the bottom right side of the map, we have the blue Terran player. It is Speak Now, also known as ByuN. So ByuN here. Who is playing for? Is it Expert? Expert Gaming. I'm trying to remember who he plays for. I think that's what it is. And MaNa, as always, from Team Liquid. Been there for years and years. And will probably be there for some more years as well. So a PVT here, again, from spawningtool.com. If you want to give them a check out, there is a link in the description to Spawning Tool. Really great place to find replays. You'll see stuff from Falcon Paladin there as well, as I do upload my VODs to those replays from time to time. Gotta do better at that, I think. But anyway, Proxy Barracks here from... Wow, Proxy Barracks here from ByuN. That is likely going to be a Reaper. I don't know why he would proxy Marines. So let's make sure that we have the Reaper list ready to go. It has been restocked with a bunch of new names recently. So we're good for quite a while for sure. Some really good backstories. Really, really fun backstories here. But this one has a very particular name. And if you scout with a probe, he is scouting with a probe. MaNa is. You will see this is coming. At least you know there's a proxy of some kind. Anyway, so one get expand from MaNa. He's not walling off his front. He is instead throwing his buildings close to home, close to the Nexus. I actually saw a really interesting mod the other day. It's actual size StarCraft units. So it's like the probes are a lot smaller in comparison to the Nexus. Gateways are a little smaller. Units are a lot smaller as well. Battle cruisers and like motherships are huge. I really should cast the game on that mod. Maybe play one myself and then cast it for you guys. It's really, really fun. I'm not sure how to find it other than search maybe actual size units. Oh my gosh, I am such a liar. He's doing that 1-1-1 build. He's doing the Destiny Cloudfist build where he goes barracks into factory into starport proxied. We've seen this from ByuN before. This is really a really solid strategy against Protoss. And is MaNa going to be ready for this is the question of the day. ByuN has done this before on my channel. Who was it against? Was it against Petite Drogo? I'm trying to think what Protoss player it was. Might have been Showtime. Actually, has MaNa seen this is the question. He should be aware of it, right? You should be scouting ByuN. Know everything he's capable of. And there, again, there's the wall off back home. Did he... He did scout this thing. The probe saw it. The probe scouted it. Excellent job there. Yep, there's the tank. There's the Marines. We get a medevac in here as well. And then ByuN has a very specific timing where he gets a handful of Marines, a tank or two, a medevac, and then just pushes. Just goes off one base. It's basically an all-in is what it is from ByuN. So we'll see if this works out for him or not. This does remind me, I am planning on doing a Cheesy Games compilation, so if you have some cheesy games, send them to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese, and I'll cast a bunch of them. You can get some notoriety that way. I define cheese just as, you know, proxy stuff that either you'll win really quick or you'll die really quick if it doesn't work. Cannons, for example, 6-pool proxy hatches inside your opponent's base, for example. Proxy battlecruiser rushes, another good one. Just, you know what I mean, cheese. You know what cheese is when you see it. Not 2-base timing attacks, nothing like that. I mean, this, I would count this as cheese. I would, but again, ByuN's setting up on this low ground and trying to kill this pylon as Photon Overcharge is a serious threat to this. He's gonna get it. And MaNa just lets it go. Pylon gone. Terran army now inside the main base. Adepts trying to scout this thing out, see exactly what they are dealing with. Oh, bunker being thrown up at the front as well from ByuN. This is so difficult. So difficult to stop if you're MaNa. He gets a Void Ray, though, and burns down the tank. Whoa! Whoa, Void Ray from MaNa breaks the front. ByuN pulling back, running for his life. These Adepts, super mad. Gonna get right on top of these units, trying to kill the Marines. Actually, having second thoughts there, backing out, running away now, but ByuN fully pulling back to a safe distance. That Void Ray, what a response. I didn't even see that Stargate coming up. I was too busy talking, too busy flapping my gums to see that. So excellent job there. A Liberator Cyclone here now as the follow-up continuing. Here is ByuN. Adepts trying to get rid of these Marines, trying to get rid of these Cyclones as well. Void Ray, the lift up. The lift up on the Cyclone. Just kind of hanging out. Void Ray going to burn that thing down. Nope. Taking down the Liberator first. Trying to not get killed by the Marines, but no! Oh, the Marines do get it. That was huge. That was huge lock-on ability on the Cyclone, trying to get rid of that Phoenix. ByuN coming back with a vengeance. Cyclone trying to kill what it can. Adepts trying to hold the line here as well. Mothership Core trying to lend its DPS to defending this situation, but it looks really bad. Phoenix do manage to take down the Cyclone, which is good. ByuN backs on out. He only has a tank and a few Marines here, so not feeling too particularly comfortable. But, I mean, he's all-inning it at this point. Viking coming in, another Cyclone, more Marines. There's a first Viking here as well. Can the Phoenix take out the... Yes, they get the medevac. They get the medevac, and now it's just going to be Adept versus Marine and Tank and Cyclone. Phoenix need to do some lifting here. Can they do it? No. No. Mothership Core does have ability to throw down some Photon Overcharge, picking off a Marine. Nicely done there, but the tank is in range of all the buildings right now. Picking off probes, getting that gas up here as well. ByuN's aggression. ByuN's aggression making this thing happen. And yes, they get the pylon. He gets the pylon, can now move in. No threat of Photon Overcharge anymore. MaNa coming on in with all of these probes, trying to get a surround on these units, lifting the tank, trying to kill what they can, but more Marines coming in. Oh, can they get the tank? Can they get the tank? No, they couldn't get the tank. Not enough energy left on those to get the tank. Trying to kill a Marine. They do. They get the tank. They get everything. They kill everything. But 10 probes were lost in that battle. It's 15 to 25 harvesters. ByuN, again, on one base, but has more workers than his opponent. And continuing to push with Marines, with Vikings, with Widow Mines now. Not tanks, but Widow Mines instead. Is MaNa alive? I absolutely cannot believe this, that MaNa is alive. I thought for sure he was dead several times over there. Adepts trying to get rid of those Marines, but there are too many. Too many Marines. This base of ByuN's has been incredibly productive. Incredibly productive to this point. Flying back home is the MaNa. Chrono Boost coming on up, and a Marine landed Viking attack here from our Terran player. Checking for additional bases. Maybe he's worried about a Nexus that MaNa managed to sneak somehow. But no, ByuN, he did not manage to expand while you were trying to kill him, as it turns out. So continuing to make Adepts is MaNa. Checking out what is going on back home at the farm, at ByuN's farm. Getting that Widow Mine. Does he get the Widow Mine? He gets the Widow Mine and gets these Marines that come out. Nicely done. Nicely done by MaNa there. And ByuN is heading home. ByuN has an expansion probe here. Checking that thing out. All the buildings going to make that long, long journey back home here, but going to make one last attack with the Vikings and with the Marines. Mothership Core is here for Photon Overcharge. I don't know if you want to get too close there. Photon Overcharge does come up. Vikings in the sky. Trying to deal with these Phoenix fairly well. And again, just forcing MaNa to use everything he's got to deal with this thing. Finally taken out. Oh, the Viking does manage to land before the Phoenix kill it, lifting some of these Marines to try to murder them. Viking has 4 kills. 4 kills, more and more stuff dead. An Adept attack at the front here as well, and that's it. A GG from MaNa. MaNa is defeated, and ByuN is victorious there. Just lost too much. He was alive. He was alive, mind you, but he just lost too much. He did. I mean, at the end of the day, he had an Adept and 2 Phoenix and 15 workers. He was down 10 workers to his opponent. He knew exactly what was going on. And that's it. That is it from our PvT. A little bit of a short one today, but I figured, you know, 2 of the more popular players on the channel, he would want to see this one, even though it is a little bit short. So, yeah, ByuN, he just makes it work. He loves this map. He loves his proxy Destiny Cloudfist build. And it's just so flexible, right? You can do tanks, you can do Widow Mines, you can do Marines, Hellions. Not Hellions. Yes, you can do Hellions if you want. Do anything you want on that little pushback. Got his base up. The Adepts try to make a counterattack. That wall off. Too good. Too good, and MaNa was forced to leave the game. So that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.